Hey, Sam here. So I've got 50 spots available for this beta. Now what we're looking for is 50 people that can help us test out this webinars platform before we actually launch it. The great thing about this software is that it's unlike anything that you've probably seen our community get before. The reason being that most webinar softwares are run through Google Hangouts, whereas this one is actually run through Amazon, making the player itself really, really fast. So this system is going to be available basically within the next couple of weeks, and it's very simple. You basically go through, you create a webinar, my webinar, then after that you save the webinar. It's going to allow you to basically do what you can do in GoToWebinar, but even more. You can then design your landing page, you can add your logo, this is an editor here to add videos, you can change any of this text as you want, and you'll see it updating in the editor here. Once you're ready, you've done that, you can add media, text, components, add a thank you page URL where people go to after registering, and then you can go ahead and save your webinar. Then the next step is basically scheduling it in, which date you want it, which time you want it, the organizer, and then you can also select whether it's a paid webinar so people pay for it or not. You can also, at the end of the webinar, choose to record a webinar recording, and then you can see here, this is actually an embed code where you're able to then basically grab that recording and use it on your sites. Also, there's actually an embed code, I think this is the one here actually, the embed code that you can use, where you can actually grab and add this opt-in form, so people when they register for your opt-in, they actually are automatically registered for the webinar, making this a really cool system. It's going to have statistics, it'll have a lot of information, you'll be able to export reports, download CSVs of your leads, it can connect up with all of your favorite autoresponders, and when the time comes to start the webinar, you basically go start webinar, and it will load up a webinar, which we currently are adding in at the moment. We're customizing the UI for this, so when you click start webinar over the next week, the next 2 weeks, it's actually going to pop up a webinar, and it'll look just like GoToWebinar basically, with a few additional features, and it'll record your screen so you can present live to thousands of people around the web if you really want to. So a very cool system, it's really easy to use, web-based as well, so there's no mucking around, you just log in and start using it, and we're looking for 50 people who can become a beta tester for this when you get access to the OTO1 of VideoMotion Pro. So thanks for listening, I'm looking forward to having you as part of this system, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.